in this video, I'm going to really be going into how the devil changes the minds of some of the most gifted and talented individuals, and as a whole kind of mind swap with talented individuals, with the most talented individuals who have that wounding. So this is going to be a video about the devil's playbook, secret plays that you wouldn't really hear kind of anywhere else, and how really all this operates. It's really going to kind of go into coupled resonance and how this really complex issue operates. We're going to like really look into this, but this is going to be an issue of the devil sending in counterfeits, husband and wife, spouses, these people that don't know they're being used. These are going to be wounded people. So I'm just going to get right into it. So, of course, you are going to always have somebody who is the talented and gifted person who, in this case, this is going to be really more based on genetics. So this usually, just like in the Bible, you see the Bible start off with Genesis and goes into like Gentiles. So that root word really is based on genetics. So just like the devil's playbook, the devil really has to use with the highest, just like if you were looking at a football play, those best players are going to be your studs, are going to be your best players, right? So we all know that our best players are going to have those better genetics. Yes, if you're practicing well, if you are out there practicing all the time, then that's great. But genetics always plays a factor. So anytime we're talking also about people who have wounding, people who have narcissistic personality disorder, in this scenario, the devil also has to use somebody who has that wounding in place. So for these purposes, and let me grab my pen, for these purposes, we're just going to say a woman and a man. The devil is always going to pick a counterfeit. So this person in this situation doesn't really know that they're going to be used. They're just going to think that they're highly attracted to this person and they want their traits. They want their attributes. They're just obsessed with this person. They're obsessed with their mind. They want their mind. They want all the traits of this person's mind. And it is the kingdom of darkness motivating this person to target this individual. This person is planted in this person's life as a counterfeit. This is not going to be this person's chosen person that God has for this person, but definitely the kingdom of darkness has planted this person in to do a mind swap, to eventually open the doors to where the kingdom of darkness will be able to overtake this person's mind. So how is this all achieved, right? So this person is typically going to be the covert narcissist, and the covert narcissist typically is a person who has that initial wound. So that initial wound is a wound early on. I classify that as the vertical slice. So the slice between 0 and 3 or 1 to 3 years old, creating that split of the mind similar to a multiple personality disorder. That trauma has been so intense that parts of their mind has checked out where demonic spirits are able to enter in this damage. So it's a form of soul theft. So this person has been compromised by wounding. This is a very wounded individual, but their intellectual parts are really there, as well as this person also has genetic material that is also very good. They could even possibly be from the same family as even this person, but is very wounded. Not saying these two are in the same family, but this person's genetic material is really good. So this person could be a genius and is a genius. So this person has an IQ of 160 or more, or 150 or more. This person is highly intelligent. So the kingdom of darkness, the devil loves to use this person with great genetic material. If they're attractive, that's even better, but with the wound. So this is going to be your covert narcissist that doesn't have any more wounding beyond that. No antisocial personality disorder. So this person alone is going to end up your witch that doesn't know they're a witch, that really doesn't want to be used for witchcraft, but can't help themselves to be used as witchcraft because this person is being so motivated by these demonic spirits with their thoughts through the wounding with this, and is assigned to this person, as well as this person deep down wants the brain, wants the mind, wants all these traits that this person who's destined for priesthood, this person could genetically be in the genetic line of a Levite, or could be just has these gifts born with an anointing on them, as well as has great genetic material, but doesn't have that wound. And this person desperately hates having these demonic spirits talk to them and have that issue going on that they have going on, and just wants more than anything for this person to save them. They want a brain swap with this person here. So they see this person as a savior. They want this person who actually is destined for priesthood. They want this person to be their priest and have their priest. And also these demonic spirits have convinced this person here that they can't, if they spend more time with this anointed one, this priest, they too will become a priest. They too, if I spend enough time around this priest, I too will become just like them. If I just spend enough time, I'm going to have the same mind. If I spend, but here's the thing, it will never ever happen. This can't happen. This person here needs the healing from God. This one doesn't have the power to save this one. This one needs to go to God. So also, this is the devil's playbook, is that these demonic spirits have to be in demonic dominance. So their MO is to create coupled resonance. So if anybody is familiar with sympathetic resonance vibration, coupled resonance, harmonic coupling, this is a concept of a dominant, just like we understand the violin. So what the devil is doing is the dominant string. If you were to pluck a violin string, and that dominant string, all of the other strings will become resonant with the dominant string. This is just how this process works. Okay, so what you would have, and if you see couples that have been together for just a very long time, you'll see that their brains will start to resonate together. That dominant string, all the other strings will resonate together. So harmonic coupling, coupled resonance, sympathetic resonance vibration. So these brains will, what the devil is doing is this witch, because this one will also be so obsessed that this one is actually a witch that doesn't know they're a witch, and oftentimes will look for occult books, spell books. If this one can't get this person who's anointed for priesthood or for an anointing, can't land this person, will do spell work. It doesn't have to join a coven or anything like that. They will find books to do spell work. They will find anything they can to make sure, through satisfying this person's ego, to showering this person, or through spells, finding books through spells. This will be an obsessed individual to do anything it takes to obtain this person, sending in other people to drop signs, to do this. Will be driving by this person's house. This person will become a stalker until they achieve this person who is destined for priesthood, as well as the demonic spirits will also be sending in other people to achieve this union. Okay, so this will be going on, as well as this coupling will eventually come together. And this person will start out subtle. And then as this union comes together, slowly, as a slow trickle, this person will create that, will become the dominant string. At first, this will start out as whatever you say goes, anything you want. Of course, anything you say, you are everything. Of course, I want to do everything you want. You, yes, you. There won't be any arguments. And then in a year, in 2 years, however long it takes, this person the shift will occur. And in a covert, this person is a covert narcissist. They will covertly put the two vampire hooks in. The venom will go in. And this person, by always, no matter how you slice it, demonic spirits, narcissistic spirits are always going to be your dominant string. They have to dominate to change the mind, to change the brain around to where these parts of the brain and this person is able to overtake the brain and achieve coupled resonance. So this person who is destined for the priesthood will now be so in sync, the mind will start to change over. This person will now start to be dominated. This is a scientific concept to where what the covert narcissist, now the synapses of their brain will be in resonance with the brain of the covert narcissist. They literally will be in sync with that covert narcissist brain. They will be thinking the same way as it. It's scientific in nature, right? So at some point, this person who would have been destined for ministry, they had wanted to be a priest. They had wanted to have all these ideas about what they wanted to do, but now their ideas are changed. This covert narcissist who's run by the demonic spirits, manipulative spirit, says, are you sure you want to do that? And they think exactly how the covert narcissist wants them to think. Their brain is completely run and switched over to the dominant thoughts, to the dominant feelings of how the covert narcissist wants. And quite literally, the brain itself, the mind itself changes. So this one's mind, brain. Sorry, I'm not the best artist. The actual brain itself changes to this one's brain, as well as any sin that this one is living in. So any doors that have been opened, this one now has the same open doors, and these demonic spirits are able to come in this one. So while this person is not able to achieve this mind switch and is disappointed that they can't be that loving, sweet, giving spirit, and after all the time that they've invested, after all the time that they put in by being around this person, this was a deception of these demonic spirits. All that has happened is this person here's brain was completely changed to the covert narcissist mind. It has been only a win for the devil, only a win for the demonic spirits. So that is a win for them and a loss for the kingdom of heaven. So that is why they say test the spirits. Make sure that you're not dealing with a counterfeit when this person who comes in is too good to be true. So that's going to be this video on Devil's Playbook and mind swapping, making sure that that person's not a counterfeit. So hope you got everything you needed out of this video. Stay tuned for the next.